Hey guys and gals, I got another one for you today. Today I am in my Panzer 7 and we are on Melanovka Assault. And just like the video before, we're assaulting, so I'm just going to show you kind of what I like to do in assault mode, and that is push the tempo. Like I said before, a lot of teams, when they're defending, like to just hide behind their rocks and snipe at long distance. Maybe one or two guys go out and spot for them. And it actually is pretty difficult to break ground in assault mode. But if your team actually assaults and pushes forward, if they only have two spotters, generally once you kill the spotters, it's over at that point and you can push forward and win the game. But when you sit in the field being spotted and the snipers are able to just get free shots into you, that's when it really becomes problem. And there's only 3 of us here, and I'm in replay mode. Wasn't recording at this time, but it's a really nice game, so I wanted to feature it for you guys. Hoops is behind me in his Death Star, and he's really just going to use me as a shield, and we're going to work our way up the hill. Now, I have a lot of arty hate, you guys know that, but in this match, you're going to see that the green square was on point and helping out my advance, understanding that like what was going on the map. So that's great to have a green square that actually knows how to read a map and look at situations. Alright, so now we're starting to get into the danger zone, and right as I say that, I'm targeted. So somebody's staring at me. I'm just trying to keep Hoops blocked here. He knows that I'm targeted. So their Death Star takes my track off, damages me a little bit. And the VK-45A keeps taking my track off. So Hoops is going to look over my engine deck, and never mind, he's not going to go for a shot. Alright, so I told him I want to keep going until we get to the rocks up here, which I thought were closer than this, but they're really not. And then I kind of left him out there hanging. He was going to go for a shot, and it was really just a miscommunication as far as are we going or are we staying? And he took a lot of damage there, so try to get a shot on the move. Might as well. I'll have time to reload my gun. And we are just working our way up to these rocks. If we can get to these rocks, we're going to be able to spot them up on the cliff. And then hopefully our team will be able to help us out with that. So they have some mediums in the middle. They have a Batchat shooting heat rounds. He tracks me, bounces, and he bounces again. Man, do I love the Panzer 7. This thing is the German IS-4 or the German E5. Just, it's... Hoops got lit on fire and died. That's what just happened. But yeah, Panzer 7. It's got some weak points, so that's frustrating. But if you wiggle, it can be very effective. You see a Batchat just bounce off the back of my tank. So, and then right on cue, Artie slams the Batchat. That's a pretty sexy shot from Artie. I didn't want to turn around because I felt like they would just rush me and I'd die. So I wanted to keep my armor forward. And now we got a 705A that's coming to engage me. And Artie lets me know that he is aiming at him. Now I can't get my gun down on top of the 705A, but generally I'll just try to shoot on top of his engine deck. And he ammo racks me, so I know that he knows how to pen me. But it doesn't matter, because Artie's on my side. So I give him a great shot. Beautiful thing. Artie's slamming everybody that comes in my way. But since I was facing uphill, it's too hard to get the gun down into the 705A's engine deck, so I couldn't really get a good penetrating shot on him there. I did kind of panic shoot and try to shoot his side. And honestly, I was just looking for a tracking shot because I knew Artie was looking over there. Now these are some long range shots across the valley here. And what I want to do here is just keep these guys lit up for my artillery, right? Because my artillery has been on point. I know he's watching for me, so he'll definitely have my back if I need him. We get a shot on that 430U, maybe the STI. STI gets lit back up, and we slap a big old pile of hit points off of him. Object 705 just gets spotted for the first time over there. I mean, that's assault mode 101, right? So the defenders don't get spotted until the game's half over. Bouncing off my side. And the turret ring is a huge weak point. The cheeks on this thing can be penetrated. The lower plate can be penetrated, and even the sides if they're over angled. But you do have a ton of armor, so it's hard to over angle this tank. I mean, it takes a lot of penetration to get through the side. But the turret ring is very weak, and that's generally what you have to be careful of. So I like to swing my tank left and right and just try to make it hard for them to aim in on my turret ring. Now we're ammo racked, so we can't get a lot of stuff done here, and our team is slowly picking them apart. Now I'm kind of frustrated just because Artie was shooting for me, and then every time I back up to spot this heavy tank, he's sitting there, and then finally, speak of the devil, Artie slams him this time. So I guess that Artie was paying attention to bigger and better things. He knew that I wasn't in any sort of danger, so he could help out the other side of the map. And that's what I mean when I talk about good Artie play, right? So like, he helped me get into this advanced location. He defended me and kept me in this location. And then once I was good, then it looks like he moved on to the other side of the map. And not a lot of Artie players do that. So I feel like I talk about Artie too much. Either the hate for Artie or trying to say good things about Artie. Either way. I'm done talking about Artie. Maybe. We'll see. Alright, so my team has pretty much made the advance up the hill, up the AB line, and they're on the flag, which is going to force the Reds to get into a really crappy situation. We bounce a shot, and then we just come over and finish him off. And I'm guessing that Artie is going to sling at me, but they should have a lot of stuff coming the other way. So maybe they won't. Sure enough, there's the Artie. I'm going to aim carefully. I'm ammo racked, so I feel like this is going to be the last shot that I get. Don't know if I'm going to be able to sneak this shot in. Artie for the assist, and then we lock that down. Now remember, I'm in replay mode, so that's why my reticle isn't where it should be aiming. I don't really aim 20 feet under the target. That's just what replay mode shows it as. So we pixel sniped that Artie, and it always feels good to kill them. There, Artie gets a kill at the end. Then we're moving in, hopefully get another shot, but nope, not going to happen. Conqueror shuts him down, and let's get to end game stats. Right, so I played a game with Drewski, I featured it, and I called it the double-triple-double because Drewski and I both had 3,000 damage, 3,000 assisted, 3,000 block damage. Using his Z100, I was in my Badger. I'll click a link if you want to watch that. But then this game was a triple-triple. So I at least got 3,000 damage, 4,000 assisted, 5,000 blocked. So that's a triple-triple. Now, if I wasn't ammo racked, it'd be interesting. Maybe I would have got a triple quad. But not that that's really a thing, nor do you get a medal. It's just kind of something that we came up with and we talk about, like, when it happens. It's pretty fun. So we lost hoops, and mainly because of miscommunication, and I'm a bad teammate, so I kind of let him hung him out to dry. But threw down a monster in the Panzer 7, and then you see that I go down to my Artie, and this is me giving him some love. Just sending him like a GG, thanks for having my back. And as I'm typing that, he sends me a message that says, hey, Artie's got your back, bud. So that was kind of funny. I'll quit babbling. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video.